From hotspots and hidden gems to lots of viewer email, we are going off script tonight thanks to you, the viewer. Hello everyone and welcome to LA Unscripted. I'm Dana Devin and tonight's show is all about you, the viewer. Now, whether you watch on traditional TV or stream us on the app, YouTube, or online, we get so many great suggestions here at our LAU home base, and we love hearing where to go, what to eat, and who to see. So, we've dedicated this entire episode to you. Up first, we heard about this magical Santa Monica spot from the owner of a true hidden gem.
I was actually watching TV one night and I saw the show and I thought, you know what, this would be a great place for them to showcase. So I sent you guys an email and said this is one of Los Angeles' hidden gems and it needs to be explored.
Illusion Magic Lounge is a magic theater and a beer and wine bar. It's located on just up from 3rd Street Promenade in downtown Santa Monica. And we've got 3 basic venues where we have magic. In the front of the house, we have the bar and the lounge. And we have strolling magicians who go from table to table, chair to chair to do extreme close-up magic for people. We offer beer, wine, and soju drinks, and we also have a kitchen that creates small plates like flatbreads, charcuterie boards, hummus, things like that, so people can have something to eat, drink, and watch close-up magic all at the same time.
What is this?
It makes me look professional.
Okay.
These were our bands.
John Armstrong is one of our favorite performers.
It just pops through. Okay.
He's a former close-up magician of the year at the Magic Castle, youngest person ever to be elected to the Board of Trustees, and the youngest chairman of the Board of Trustees at the Magic Castle. Jimmy H. is performing in the theater. Jimmy's a professional magician. He's been doing it for 25 years, and he's in high demand, not just in Southern California, but all over the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you my favorite trick, the one I've been performing the longest, the one that has taken me around the world 3 times, like I said. Put that egg inside the bag.
Okay.
Now, do you see the egg?
I do.
If you want to see what real magic looks like, I want you all to look at the expression on her face in about 5 seconds. Dana? From the outside of the bag, and the outside only, hey, Dana,
Okay.
feel.
From the outside?
And feel.
Stop it.
Reach down to the bottom of the bag, take out what's inside there, show the audience, and receive
Unbelievable!
magic!
Illusion Magic Lounge is for all ages. Starting with our weekend shows, on Saturdays we have a family matinee, which is specifically geared to younger children. Los Angeles is certainly one of the magic capitals of the world, maybe even the magic capital of the world. Illusion Magic Lounge is a great place for people to come who've never seen live magic before, because it's hard if you see it on TV to imagine the impact that it's going to have when you see somebody this close doing magic. You watch their hands, you watch their cards, their coins, whatever they're working with, and the sense of wonder that that creates is truly unique.
You know, we think you guys are pretty magical, especially this LAU superfan who told us her incredible story at one of our favorite restaurants. These are the kind of people we love to highlight. I'm so excited to introduce you to Tallulah. She is an LA Unscripted superfan, and she's here at one of my favorite restaurants, Queen Violet, that we actually discovered on LA Unscripted. So we're gonna get to know each other and have a little lunch and a little few cocktails.
I was born and raised in LA County. I've always been a fan of KTLA. I really connected with LA Unscripted when I was in the hospital.
And what landed you in the hospital?
I was in an accident. I was pummeled by a truck in Long Beach. I was 37 weeks pregnant. I was a passenger in a car. I had 17 broken ribs. I had collapsed lungs, chest tubes, punctured diaphragm. Basically, the placenta, everything but my child was damaged.
And you were a musician by trade, correct?
Yes, I'm a violinist. For months, even after coming out of the hospital, I mean, my journey was far from over. I still couldn't hold my daughter for many months, and I still couldn't play the violin. It's been almost a little over a year. I am pretty proud of my progress and being able to now care for my daughter and play the violin, for a few minutes at a time.
Can you high five? Yes, good girl. Do it again. Now, some of the details I don't know about. When you were in the hospital, did you watch LA Unscripted or?
I did.
Okay, so our producer said that you actually wrote a really special post. Could you read it to me?
Absolutely, yeah. Okay, so this is November, which is 8 months after I got out of the hospital. I said, triggers are a trip. LA Unscripted was on TV. It's just a sort of lighthearted show about things going on in LA. The host is Dana Devon, and she was talking to the camera, and I immediately had tears in my eyes. And it took me a moment to figure out why. In the hospital, I was so weak, I could not even hit a button on the remote to change the channel. And every day at the same time, the show would be on. And it sounds really weird and twisted, but I almost felt like she is my friend. The hospital was so lonely and isolated at times, but she was consistent. I remember it being like torture to be so helpless and void of pleasure. Yet every day watching all this delicious food and fun events and things happening that I was not sure if I would ever experience. Anyway, Dana, thanks for showing up day after day with your big smile and happy spirit, bringing a bit of sunshine to my darkest days.
Oh my God, can I hug you? Oh my God, that is so sweet. Oh my God, thank you for saying that.
It was during a time where I couldn't get a lot of visitors. I really felt like a connection. And I think it's just because you're so welcoming and your thirst for life, I think is what really made me get out of this feeling of self-pity and, darkness. It made me start piecing together, the things that I would love to do once I heal. Take my mother to a nice restaurant in LA or, go to a drag show or something,
Okay, let's eat.
This is our Queen Violet. This is our magic margarita. And this is our signature curry with a tenderloin.
Stop it.
And lastly, we have our signature magic noodles.
It takes a second. They're gonna turn into like bright purple.
It's happening.
So earlier she said this was a hug on a plate, and I have to say you are a hug in a person. I love you. Thank you so much for coming to visit us. Oh my God, you are a joy. Love you. We love our LA Unscripted viewers. You are family. We'll go wherever you want. Just DM us. Let us know. I'm not crying, you're crying. Okay, now our viewers are culinary conquerors who don't just stick to one kind of dining experience. So if fish is your dish, then this viewer's suggestion will totally reel you in.
It's time to get electric at the only eel specialty restaurant in LA.
うなぎは特はうなぎの
So we are the unagi specialty restaurant.
他の魚には食感
So the eel has a more unique texture, can compare any other fish.
うなぎ特は日本で全国で9店舗ありま
So
す
we have a 9 restaurant in nationwide, and also we wanted to try and bring us a little bit of the Japanese history to the US, how amazing Japanese unagi can be.
So I'm gonna grab it. This was already steamed. I'm gonna dip in the eel sauce.
Yes.
Just submerge it like this.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Drip, 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 drip. Okay. And then I'm gonna put it right here.
Yes.
Ooh. Look at that sizzle.
ビタミンがすごく豊富で
So the benefit of eating a unagi is vitamin A, B, C, D, E, and more. It's just so many beneficial to eating a unagi.
I'm gonna become the chef today.
Okay.
You're gonna show me how to make stuff, right?
どうぞ
First, I need the chef coat. Thank you so much. I have the chef coat on, so I really should be the chef, right? So I'm gonna try to prepare my own eel. So push these down first and then take it out. Ooh, I got one. We have all of the food in front of us and I'm so excited to try. Before we start, a little fun fact. We got an email from this restaurant. You guys are fans of the show, so we really appreciate it. Do you love our show?
Yes, I love your show.
Oh, thank you so much.
まずはこのまま食べます
Okay, so he said just eat it as is. just to get the pure taste of the eel and the rice, right? So go now? Okay, here we go. Like I said, I wasn't a fan of eel, so we'll try, see how this goes. Oh my God. That's so good. That's completely different from any eel I've ever had in my life.
Now that was an eely good story. I'm sorry, I can't stop with the puns. I need a commercial break. LA Unscripted will be right back with more of your suggestions. Welcome back to LA Unscripted and our Viewer's Choice Show. I'm Dana Devin, and we want to know where you love to go off script, so make sure to reach out and let us know. I love meeting this next couple so much, but I like toasting and tasting their locally made spirits even more.
So, are you ready to get some drinks?
It's 11 a.m. and I'm ready to get drinks going.
Vintage Distilling is a distilled spirits plant located in the heart of Los Angeles, minutes from downtown, specializing in premium vodkas. We decided to make vodka because Los Angeles didn't really have a producer of distilled spirits that was significant around here that anybody had ever heard of. I mean, this is my hometown. I've been here since I was born in Glendale, right? And we're standing here in Glendale doing this. It was all about making a premium spirit in Los Angeles and something high quality that we can be proud of and say it's from Los Angeles.
I'm Lithuanian.
Your husband's Lithuanian.
He is.
And honey vodka is something that is very strong in the Lithuanian culture.
The honey vodka was really the kind of this brainchild that we've been making for years. Our grandparents made it. Everybody had like a blend of their own. And so we decided to take that and take a modern twist on it.
Oh, that is so good. Wow.
My grandparents used to always have it around, and then my parents continued that tradition as we were going forward, and now here I am doing it on a completely different level. We worked really hard to get that blend correct so that you get what you want, you get the honey up front, but you also get a little bit of that kick of the vodka in the back so that you have a nice, juxtaposition to the flavors.
You wrote into us, and I want to read you this. Hello, we are big fans of everything KTLA. We are a small batch handcrafted vodka company in Los Angeles. We make our vodkas in Glendale. We would love to be featured on your show. Thank you so much for your consideration. So, are you a fan of LA Unscripted?
It's on every day. I mean, we were in Bahamas and we were watching KTLA there.
Amazing! And then when we answered, were you surprised?
Of course, we had just come back from Disneyland that day, so I was checking my emails like exhausted. I was like, what? This is happening? No way.
And then we're here today.
And now you're here today.
So what are you making right now?
We are making the honey lavender lemonade.
That is a beautiful drink.
Garnish with a little lemon and straw. Voila.
Oh my God. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. That is my new summer drink right there. Okay, so this is the mojito. Really good. That's almost like a vodka soda with just a hint of mint, which makes it so much more refreshing, but not too sweet or sticky.
This is our honey Rita.
Love it. It's so good. How is it launching an alcohol brand and working with your wife? See, I'd kill my husband and I would kill each other.
Working with my wife is great, actually. I mean, we work well together.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I had to take an Uber home from that shoot. I'm kidding. All right, well, we have to take a quick break, but we'll be back with more of your emails, DMs, and local suggestions when LA Unscripted returns. Welcome back to LA Unscripted and our Viewer's Choice Show. I'm Dana Devin. So meet the girlfriend who went out of her way to get her boyfriend the ultimate birthday gift, a visit with LA Unscripted by daring me to learn the guitar. This was a fun one.
Ministry is a band that explores a lot of different genres. We've been around since 1981. Other people have given me the moniker the godfather of industrial music. They call it industrial, I call it more collage rock, where I take a lot of different influences and genres. I put it in the stew and put my own ingredients and spices in it and then serve the meal later. As soon as we're done with this taping today, we go back into the studio and 16 should be out this year. So We keep plugging along. Monty auditioned and got the job as our guitar player. We're all set to go, but he was also under contract with Madonna until Madonna decided to stop touring for a while. So Monty's back in the fold now, and we all lived happily ever after. By the way, Monty Pittman is literally the professor of guitar to the stars. He basically taught Madonna.
She's the best. She gave me my first break, and I had just moved to LA from a small town in Texas. And I'd never been on tour before. I started teaching her how to play guitar.
You taught Madonna how to play guitar.
So I played with her on David Letterman. That moment changed my life forever. And then she said, shortly after that, I'm going to go on tour. I want you to come on tour with me and teach me, and I'm going to need a guitar player. Why don't you play guitar for me? And I just figured maybe I'd do one tour, then she'd find somebody else. But 23 years later, still there.
KTLA is the only one I watch here. I love watching Dana. I'm just a fan. But KTLA, it's like my comfort food. So whatever Dana says to do on her shows, I go and try.
When your boyfriend has a favorite news channel and you also have an 80-inch TV in your house, Dana seems like our friend. So Al's birthday was coming up and I was trying to think of what I could do to really knock it out of the park for him, and I thought I would secretly dare Dana to take a guitar lesson from Monty. So I spilled the beans to him and he still doesn't believe that it's happening, and she's sitting in our home studio.
Yeah, I'm seriously in shock right now. All right, Dana, the time has come. I dare you to take a guitar lesson from our maestro, Mr. Monty Pittman. And Dana, if you come out of this good enough, you can come up on stage with our band and rock out.
Basically, I know so little about guitar, you might need to explain, this is a guitar, these are strings,
Oh yeah.
this is a pick. That's about all I know. Literally.
Okay, now just play that one note.
Right here?
Good, now play that note. But see what happens if you leave your finger on.
Do I keep all three down?
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're going to be within this boundary.
Where's fifth again?
Right here.
Okay, got it. Okay, ready?
You can just keep doing that. That's your scale. That's your whole library of notes that you can play. That's where all of that comes from.
Oh my God, that was so
Okay?
good. That's a sequence of notes.
Right?
Okay.
And now you're in the band.
I'm in the band.
Now you know a ministry song.
I know a ministry song.
Yeah.
Do you think Madonna wants me to come on stage?
Well, I don't want you to take my gig.
And I just want you guys to know, I did get so good, I was actually offered a spot in the band. But I can't leave you all now, can I? Okay, here's one from a viewer who popped into our emails with this corny hotspot. Okay, you guys, the viewers, have given us the absolute best suggestions of where to go, and that's exactly why we're in Long Beach today. And I want you to meet our viewer. This is Rosemary. Rosemary sent us an email. Do you want to read it for us?
Surely. Hello, I went to this gourmet popcorn shop. Seems like hundreds of flavors. A great husband and wife business locally, and I watch LA Unscripted all the time. There's not a day that goes by that I don't watch LA Unscripted.
Hearts! Rosemary! All right, do you want to go try some popcorn?
Sure, let's go.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Chapman,
Hi, I'm Vernon Chapman.
and this is Popcorn World Long Beach.
This is Rosemary. So Rosemary suggested we come here.
Thank you so much, Rosemary. We are so appreciative of you. We love customers like you. We really appreciate it so much. So we have flavors like crab legs. We have a Doritos nacho cheese flavor.
Hawaiian pizza. Are you kidding me? Hot wings, loaded baked potato. These aren't even the sweet ones. We haven't even gotten to the sweet side yet.
So we are both from Chicago, and popcorn is like a huge, huge deal there. I think you guys are more so geared to kettle corn in California. So when you come and you see over 90 flavors, I think it just kind of blows your mind. Here is our first flavor.
It's really good. Is it dill? Is there dill?
Yes! Texas dill pickle.
It's so good. Oh my God.
Next flavor. So remember, this is a sweet one. Do you think that is butter salted caramel or banana pudding?
Banana pudding.
Banana pudding.
It is banana pudding. Oh my God.
Here's our next flavor.
Dreamsicle.
Woo!
Dreamsicle.
Yes.
Spot on.
The flavors are actually licensed from the brand. So there's a brand, Popcorn World, that started in the Midwest. We're privileged to get those licenses of the recipes, and so they're already pre-made recipes. However, we are able to come up with our own. We get mom and dad, we get grandma and grandpa, we get the kids. Like, we've got a lot of kids from the elementary school down the street who like say, Mom, like, my friend bought in popcorn from Popcorn World. We need to go.
We are starting a fundraiser, and we are doing this to give back to the kids in the Long Beach school system, so schools can take advantage of our 50% kickback whenever they want to raise funds for sports programs or any other programs that they have in the schools.
This is my last one before they open the doors. Thank you guys so much for having us. This was so much fun.
Thank you.
This is delicious. And thank you to Rosemary, our viewer, who sent us here. And if you guys at home have suggestions, email us. This should be called Popcorn Heaven. Well, those are all the kernels of information we have for you tonight. Thank you for all of your suggestions, and keep the local love coming. Send us your faves at launscripted@ktla.com. We'll see you next time. Good night, everyone. Mwah.